688 days still new Holland. Fear and greed index at 8%, which is extreme fear. At Bitcoin is currently trading at 22.2k. The lowest point that we had yesterday was $20,800 per Bitcoin on a Binance, on a Coinbase exchange. On Binance, the lowest point was pretty much the same. So yeah, we are entering 20k major area support. Again, if you're gonna break the 20k, there's gonna be a lot of falling knives after that, that's for sure. But again, 20k is still extremely major support area for us. Also, we got uptrend pitchfork support on a weekly time frame, which is again extremely strong support. It worked for us. It's fully based on a previous cycle, so we should at least withstand this support. But again, we'll see in the next days or weeks what's gonna happen to the Bitcoin, because sell-off is just continuing. As soon as we broke the 30k support, we are still in a continuation of a sell-off. So yeah, on a weekly time frame, RSI is hitting all-time lows, which is again extremely important indicator if you wanna scoop some, to do some DCA, scoop some small, cheap, bitcoins. That's one of the pretty good indicators. Or I don't wanna put that thing as a statement, but it's one of the signals of a bottom. But again, I don't wanna say it's the bottom. It's just one of the many. Also, 20k as a major support area is also one of the many signals of a bottom. Also, uptrend pitchfork on a weekly time frame. But again, you never know what's gonna happen. Maybe there's gonna be some huge recession. Technically we are right now in some recession because of S&P down minus 23% in a couple of months from all-time highs. But it doesn't feel like recession. But again, if you're gonna drop 30%, 40% like we had in COVID crash, it's gonna be a pretty tough one, because inflation is through the roof, and we cannot print more money to have the same recovery, because again, it's just gonna make things work. So we have Fed has less tools because of that, and again, there's a lot of fear because of that. But again, we'll see what's gonna happen there. Maybe a Bitcoin will decouple. He's not gonna follow the S&P anymore. But again, if S&P will have another leg down, but mostly because of the strong major support 20k. But again, you never know. But at least there's some signals for a bounce, that's for sure. So MACD on a weekly time frame is currently red phase, no signs of the reversal. BTC dominance currently sitting at 46.2%. It has been on some pretty big rally in the last 2 weeks, but again, mostly because of the sell-off that was happening in the whole crypto market. So it's pretty much all TA for today. Let's move on to the news. Again, if you got cash, it's just the golden days for you. So the first news are coming from Celsium. Oh boy, I'm pretty sure everybody, it's like another Luna, another black swan, as we had before a Luna collapse. Now we are getting Celsium FUD. It's not a collapse of a Celsium, but the current article is saying Celsium insolvency rumors, which technically would create the crash of the whole Celsium. Swirl after company pauses withdraws. Also, Nexa offers to buy firms' assets which probably would be great idea if we're gonna be in a huge long crypto winter. But again, if we're gonna have some reversal in a year, you know, maybe not the best idea. So yeah, Celsium had some problems with liquidity. They had some problems with the high yields that they had. They had like, I'm pretty sure 9-10% on the USDT, USDC. Also they had the Ethereum 2.0 tokens, which again, it's like a wrapped Bitcoin. It's not real Bitcoin. It's kind of a printed Bitcoin, but it's, in this case, it's like a printed Ethereum with the high yield. So you can imagine it's you need a lot of liquidity for the APY to pay off those type of APYs on tokens, especially on like printed tokens. It's like a futures of a Bitcoin. They just printing more Bitcoin that technically does not exist. But again, it's one of those things that I don't like. But if there's demand for that, there's definitely gonna be somebody will make supply for that. So it's just nothing you can do about them. Also, $100 million exits US crypto funds in anticipation of hawkish monetary policy by Jerome Powell, which should be, I'm pretty sure, in a Wednesday. So we got like a 1 day till Jerome Powell will speak. Yeah, we had some higher highs on the how you call it, on the CPI, on inflation rate in the current month, in the previous month. So yeah, we're gonna see probably some hawkish policies there. But again, as I told you before, it's not gonna be like last time we had recession, because at that time the inflation was it was below 3%. So we had the option to print the money. Right now, printing money to have the same recoveries would be deadly. It would be like, oh wait, Jesus Christ, we don't need that. So we'll see what type of tools US Federal Reserve will use. We'll see there. And obviously Bitcoin RSI index hitting all-time high, I said it before, which is one of the signals of a bottom. But again, you never know what's gonna happen to them, to the other markets which can push the Bitcoin even lower. But it's one of the at least signals for the momentum, to have some momentum at least. So yeah, that's pretty much all TA news for today. Those dark times in a Bitcoin. And again, thank God I got plenty of cash right now on my hands to scoop some lower lows that we are creating. But still, it's not just a Bitcoin, you know. It's also a stock market and housing market and other market that is suffering right now, and probably will suffer more. But again, we'll see what's gonna happen there. And to the moon, to the moon, to the moon.